Stacey King, the former Bulls big man, now the broadcaster for the Chicago Bulls. How do you explain those that final minute of the game, Stace?
You know what? I mean, this is the kind of Bull season that's been going on all year long. Not being able to finish teams when they have teams on the ropes. Have an opportunity to close out a game. That was a huge game yesterday. Bulls win that game. They go up 3-1. It's a totally different series now. Cleveland regains that home court advantage, which is going to be tough for the Bulls to go in there and try to win. Can it be done? Yeah, it can be done. But they've got to make some shots. They could not score in the fourth quarter. That really killed them.
They just seem to be inconsistent throughout the season, and certainly in the playoffs. Where I don't mean to single out Derrick Rose, but Derrick Rose is still one of those guys that sometimes he'll give you something, and you go, "That's the old Derrick Rose," and then you think he's going to be the old Derrick Rose, and then it just turns out he's an older version of Derrick Rose. You don't have Paul Gasol yesterday. Like it was just a weird game. You thought the Bulls, it was like a fight where they're just kind of slugging through, and then you're going to kind of eke out a game. But LeBron with that last second shot, anybody in the building think it was going anyplace else but LeBron?
Well, I think even Stevie Wonder knew that was going to LeBron James. I mean, he's the best player on the planet. And, as Derrick took the final shot for the Bulls the previous game, you knew LeBron James was going to take that shot. And it really surprised me that, of course, we play, armchair point guard right now, but I probably would have doubled him on the pass from Taj Gibson on the inbounds play and try to make it a little bit tougher. Let Thibodeau beat you on a return pass. I think there's only 1.5 seconds, but you try to take the best player out of the game and make someone else beat you in that situation. And that time, they got him the ball in a good spot. And, he's a super strong guy, Dan. The guy can – I don't know if you saw the video where he threw a baseball pass from one end of the court to the other. He's super strong. That's like a layup for him.
Comments after the game. Bulls feel defeated. More than just, a one-game defeat. But, that one just sort of let the air out of the bubble here after Derrick Rose banks in the game winner, and you're thinking momentum. And is this series over?
No, it's far from over. It becomes a 3-game series now. It'll go 7, I believe. The thing that the Bulls have to do better, and this is what we've been saying all along with this team, is that they've got to finish teams. When you get an 8-9 point lead, you're a veteran team this late in the playoffs. Every possession counts. You can't have empty possessions, and they had empty possessions in the fourth quarter. They pretty much dominated the third quarter and really held Cleveland in check. And then all of a sudden in the fourth quarter, they couldn't score. You only have 2 guys in double figures for the Bulls and 6 guys in double figures for the Cavaliers. So that's a big difference there. Tom Thibodeau has gotten away from his bench. He's not playing his bench as much as he did during the regular season. I think that hurts him because I think Jimmy Butler playing 45 minutes, as young as he is, steals a lot of minutes. He has to chase around LeBron James the whole game, and then you need to count on him for offense, and I think he's tired.
Is it a foregone conclusion that Tom Thibodeau is going to be fired?
No, I don't think he's going. It's just my personal opinion. You hear, guys in the media say that this is, it's irreparable between him and the front office. Listen, there's not a lot of jobs out there. There's not a lot of jobs out there that are this quality. If there's a rift between him and management, I haven't seen it. And, maybe they have a difference in philosophy as far as the way he's playing certain players. Tom coaches every game like it's game 7. It doesn't matter if it's the first game of the season or, game, 95. He's going to coach the same way. And I think that's been the biggest criticism of his is that, he's a grinder. He grinds these guys and he gets the most out of his teams. And this has probably been his most talented team since 2010, and I think that's why everybody's expectations are so high.
LeBron said he scratched the final play. He said, I was going to take the ball in, I was going to imbalance the ball, but he volunteered the information saying that, hey, I scrapped it. I just said, give me the ball. I'm going to win this, or I'll lose it, whatever. You played with Jordan. How often I don't even know if you had to draw up a play.
No. You just got to give him the ball and get out the way. Don't even think about a second option. If there was going to be a second option, it would be MJ creating that second option. But every play was going to go to MJ at the end because you want your best player to make that play. LeBron James is the best player. I was surprised to hear them say that he was supposed to take the ball out of bounds. And I'm thinking, what is David Blatt thinking? Is he a decoy?
What would Jordan's reaction have been if Phil Jackson said, Mike, I want you to throw the ball in bounds?
Oh, Mike probably would have slapped him. he probably would have just. No, MJ would have gave him that death stare, like, really? Like, you really think I'm going to take the ball out?
I was shocked that David Blatt would have LeBron because that's the only guy I want somebody else to shoot. And, the Bulls benefited, where John Paxson hit a big shot, Steve Kerr hit a big shot, where Jordan had the ball, but you still had somebody else take that shot. I still would take my chances with somebody else taking that shot than LeBron. I don't let LeBron get the shot. There's just no way.
No, exactly. I mean, I'm taking that shot. I'm overplaying him. If somebody beats me, if it's J.R. Smith throws up a Hail Mary from the three-point line, the Bulls were in perfect defensive rotations. All they had to do basically, Taj Gibson was on the ball, long-arm, athletic guy. As soon as that pass would have been forced, because that's what Jimmy did the right thing. He forced him to the corner, short corner. I would have trapped that ball, and whoever took the ball out, I don't even remember who it was, but I would have made him have to do a touch pass. But there's only 1.5 seconds.
I know.
And there's not really a lot of time for a pass, a touch pass, and a layup for someone.
Yep. Look, that's what you want out of a big-time player, big-time shot. Good luck the rest of the series there, Stace. Always good to talk to you.
Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it.
That's Stacey King, Bulls TV analyst for Comcast Sportsnet Chicago.